Recorded Books presents an unabridged recording of Deal on Ice by Les Standiford, narrated by Ron McLarty. This work is copyrighted 1997 by Les Standiford. This recording is copyrighted 2001 by Recorded Books. When Deal's old friend Arch Dolan, Miami's premier independent bookseller, gets killed, the police say he is simply the victim of random urban violence. Deal is not so sure, and neither is Deal's estranged wife Janice, who helps Mitch manage his successful store. But their sleuthing turns up much more than they bargained for. And now, Deal on Ice.
Chapter 1. She paused outside her office door, carefully checked the long, dimly lit hallway in both directions, then hurriedly slid her key into the lock. So quiet now, she could hear the tumblers click, and entered. Not that she didn't belong here. Not that she wouldn't have a reasonable explanation for returning even at this hour, and if it came to that, she might be ready for a confrontation, some opportunity to explode into righteous indignation that would provide the perfect excuse to quit. But if she met someone, if she encountered security, there would have to be that explanation, and she was already late. Her pulse had begun to race, and her throat was thick with anticipation. She moved inside, shrugged out of her coat, tossed it aside, traced her way to her desk by feel, nudging her way past the conversation area and the vague nimbus of the sofa, skirting the stone-slab coffee table and the huge puff of the down-stuffed chair, gliding the notch of her hip along the edge of her desk, quite aware of the sleekness, the teasing heat of that motion through what she wore. She kicked her heels off, dug her toes into the thick carpeting, felt a tingle rise from the flesh of her insteps to the back of her throat. She paused, closed her eyes. She could see the room in the ghostly light of her mind, every last detail of it. She ran her tongue over her dry lips, reached out to press her palm to the cool marble of the credenza behind her desk. She found the switch she wanted, pressed it down. She opened her eyes and waited. The screen came alive first, with a tiny pop and crackle, and then a soft blue...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?